So if you have the Highlands Fishing Package but have not played with the Quarry or the Stonemason production facility, you're leaving money on the table. How much money? Well, let's take a look and find out. Okay, we're going to start here with the Quarry. Let me show you on the map. Now you can either add your own one. We're on Ken Lake. If you go down here to this right here, that's the Quarry, and you can buy that for $235,000. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, we're going to buy that for $235,000. Now let me hop over to my house, and the reason is when you buy this, you don't actually own the land around it. You just own the Quarry, and you can see you got to put water in this thing. Okay, so there's our Quarry. I'm going to put it on selling, but we got to put water in it. So what I'm going to do to get around that is to go over here and use a mod. Okay, once you have it loaded, it's going to be under productions. Just go all the way down to the bottom, and that's it here. It's the water pump with distribution mod, $3,000. So I'm going to plop that over here, and what that's going to allow me to do is automatically put water in my Quarry, so I don't have to do that, because this thing uses a lot of water, and you'll be running yourself ragged with a water tank. Okay, so look at it's already produced 46 liters of water. On the hour, it's going to take whatever water it has in there and send it over to my Quarry, so it will start. So what we're going to do is fast forward. I'm going to go forward for a whole year and see how much money we're going to make off of this Quarry. We'll be right back. Okay, we're back. We did a year with our Quarry. Let me just show you. It is full of water, and it's been pumping out those big stones, and that's what we're selling right now. Okay, let me give you some results here. Okay, now the cost of this was $235,000, and I have it split up between easy, normal, and hard, so you can look at those. On the easy mode, the profit for the year was $73,011, and that works out to an average per month of $6,084 a month. That's a return on investment of about 31%, which is pretty high. Okay, on the normal mode, profit for the year was $43,807. That's average per month of $3,651, or a return on investment of 18.64. Okay, on the hard mode, we got $24,335 profit for the year. That averages out to $2,028 a month, and that's return on investment is 10.36. Okay. However, this Quarry is designed to be used with the stonemason shop, and also we had it on selling. If you haul the stuff yourself, you're going to get a better return. Okay, if you haul the stuff yourself, you're going to get a better return. And we didn't do that, but what we're going to do now is purchase. I'm going to purchase the stonemason shop. Now it's a little more. It's $350,000, so it's not for a beginner. Okay, when you first start out on your farm and you're broke. However, if you can get these, you'll have a constant stream of money. Okay, so we have that. I'm going to put the Quarry now on distributing. Okay, so it's going to send those to the stonemason shop, and I'm going to turn this on selling. Okay, so we're selling castle stones and roof shingles. Now you could have them spawn there by putting it on storing, and then take those to the castle if you want to build a castle. Okay, one of the things you can do with that, among a bunch of other stuff though you're going to need for that. So right now we're just trying to see what kind of money we're going to get, so we have it on selling. So we're going to fast forward for another year and see how that compares. We'll be right back. Okay, we are down here at the stonemason shop. Remember, we purchased that for $350,000, and we had already purchased the Quarry for $235,000. So we have both of those our total investment is $585,000, okay, which is not a small sum. However, it's going to give you a steady income. And remember, my water distribution mod is automatically putting water in there. So we don't have to do anything to get this money. Once we get it set up, it's just a money machine. And let me show you what you're going to get. Okay, on the easy mode, we ran $285,581 for the year. Okay, that's what we got. That works out to $23,798 a month, or a 48.82% return on investment. That's high. That's good. That's outstanding. Okay, 48%. Under normal mode, that works out to $171,349,000, or $14,279 a month. Okay, that return on investment is just over 29%, which is still good. Great. Even on the hard mode, we got $95,185 for a year. Remember, this is just for sitting there. That works out to $7,932 a month, or return on investment of 16.27, which is still outstanding, especially on the hard mode. So this is a viable investment. You're getting anywhere from 10 to 48% return on your money. Now, if you just have what you got to do is start with the Quarry. Then once you get enough, you purchase the stonemason shop, okay, and then you're into the big money there. It's starting to roll in then at that point. You know, on the easy mode, almost $24,000 a month you're getting on average, which is pretty easy. And like I said, you don't have to do anything. It's just a money machine because you got that water distribution mod. You can go worry about your farm, and this takes care of all your incidental expenses. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. This is on Ken Lake. Now you can put this, if you have that, the Highlands Fishing Package, you can put it on other maps too by going to construction and then going to these points of, or the factories. There's the stonemason shop, and there's the Quarry. Okay, the prices are the same, but you could actually place these somewhere, somewhere else. So there you go. If you want the Highlands Fishing Package and don't have it and want to help out my channel, use the code TEACHER. There'll be a link down below, and that'll give us a little bit of kickback from that. That helps us out. And that's all I got. I'm Farmer Teacher. Share this with your farming buddies. It's a pretty cool way to get some money running on your farm. I'll see you on the next go-round. Bye-bye.